Detroit Rock City and Comerica Park on a Thursday night edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. First pitch forthcoming as Jose Reyes is set to go.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, shortstop Jose Reyes.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Martinez is over. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That's wide. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Glove by Cabrera. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Starlin Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it. Well, that's a pitch right there you got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Batting third.
Into the box now, J.J. Kong. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a foul.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lagares going back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Wilmer
First
Flores.
offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Coming to the plate now, Devin Mesoraco. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Neil Walker. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner toward right center, and there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Cabrera.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Line drive to left. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
Batting 8.
In now, Juan Lagares. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And that's too high, ball 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Nope. 3-0.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely.
Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that the end. Striding into the box, Carlos
Leading off
Gonzalez.
for the Tigers.
He's got that average up
Right
near the
fielder,
340 mark to start
Carlos
play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Justin Upton now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he takes strike two. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Granderson is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cespedes. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Grounded back up the middle. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Ready for another chance? David Wright. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Gonzalez is there to put it away for out number 1. And a good throw from Gonzalez, but he's in safely at third.
Wilmer
Flores will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Out of here and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Devin Mesoraco.
Cabrera at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Sinker. 3 and 2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Line towards center field. Kong will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Ready now, Chuck East, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
East.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Jose Iglesias stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Striding in once again, Raimel Tapia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Iglesias rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Starlin Castro becomes... Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter
pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Juan Lagares. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, he's thrown less than 50% first pitch strikes to hitters in this game. And you just can't survive and think you're going to pitch deep in ball games with that percentage.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Curtis Granderson.
Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third, make it 5-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Low for ball 1. From the stretch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Palm. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number
Now
9.
at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Justin Upton now.
8.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1. Upton waiting. Now the 1-0. Swings through the slider there.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Again, a 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk does. Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Out into right center. Well hit. Mesoraco rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's now 7-1. Ready for another shot now as Drupal Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Shane Green is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Shane Green.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Juan Lagares is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just...
Michael Conforto will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this one is gone. A home run. Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Curtis Granderson.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Reyes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire. Settling in now, Chuck East. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Chuck.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Raimel Tapia, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-1, here it is. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in, Starlin Castro. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Moving under it, Conforto, and that retires the side. Digging in once again.
Leading off with the Mets, third baseman, number 5.
From the stretch,
David Wright.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Fielder, number 52.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Wilmer Flores stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Jay Bruce.
Pinch hitting for the Mets. Number 19, Jay Bruce.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Ready for another shot now. J.J. Kong. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Third baseman, number
Settling
24.
in now, Miguel Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The right fielder.
Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Neil Walker. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll step off and try and reset.